new, because I've had a lot of cars over the years. I've had about 5 60s cars, 5 or 6 70s cars, 2 80s cars, and 2 90s cars. Now, the newest one I've ever had is the 93 Chevy Blazer that was on this channel a little while ago. I sold it 2 months ago, about the 20th of October. The funny thing about that is it had summer tires on it. The winter tires were shot. They even started to lose some of the tread on them down to straight up the arming, well, the reinforcement in the between the plies on the rolling path. And the day after that car left, it was like 2 centimeters of snow outside. So luckily they came and got it the day they did. Now, as I was thinking about this, the newest car I've had is 93. And I started thinking, well, most of the cars I want are old, but are there any new cars that I want? So I started looking around, and when you see this, you're probably going to think, well, why didn't you go with any of the other big ones like you know of, well, especially in America? Because what I have here, what I've been looking at, are the three ones. Now, one of them is a Ford, of course. The other is a Toyota, and the last is a Tesla. Yeah, I know. But I only took it to, well, include it in this video. Now, the Ford I chose is not the Mustang, because apparently I can't spec one out on the internet. And also, you might be wondering, why didn't you take like a Chevy Camaro or a Corvette? You can't get those here. You can't get a Dodge either. Not a Hellcat or Challenger, Charger, any of those. You can't get those either. Now, I know that in 2003, GM pulled Chevrolet and Cadillac from the Norwegian market, so the only GM stuff we can get are like the Opels and, well, Saabs back when those were GM. European stuff. And those stupid Daewoo's that are branded as Chevys. At least we got those. I don't remember. But anyway. Now, the Ford I chose is the Focus RS. Now, I spec'd one out the way I wanted, and I'll show you here. It costs 705,500 Norwegian kroner. Now, that calculated to American, let's see, 705 point, no, not point, I can't do that. 705,500 divided by, it's about 8.2. That is $86,036 for a brand new Ford Focus. Now, I can't afford a new car by any means, not 705,000, or the tax that comes along with it, for that matter. Now, if you look through what I've chosen here, now this is all in Norwegian, so bear with me. This is the RS model. I looked also at the ST, but that was not for me. Now, body, you get the 5-door, that is the only way you get a Focus RS. Engine, 2.3 liter EcoBoost, 350 horsepower, 6-speed manual. And these are just fuel economy data. Color, the nitrous blue metallic, of course. I was thinking shadow black, but I really like that nitrous blue color, so I'm thinking maybe that. Now, trim, I went with the Recaro part leather nitrous blue and black. That is the most expensive interior option you get. Now, extras, the RS Comfort Package. That is cruise control, backup camera, and keyless entry and go. Also, there's a winter pack, which was, I don't remember, that is heated steering wheel, heated windscreen, and heated seats, which heated seats you don't get with Recaros. Now, go down to the next thing, was safety. Now, the options here are active stop city thing, and that is including heated top part of the windscreen, which, well, I don't need active city stop because, well, I'm never in the city. I live like 3 hours away from the closest city, so that is pretty obvious that I don't need. Now the alarm, volume sensitive with, I really don't know what any of that is, but when I think about it, an alarm might help the insurance premium go down, so we'll add that. Blue brake calipers, RS blue brake calipers front and back. There are door edge protectors, which I haven't gone for. Electric folding mirrors, those are fair enough, nice to have as an option. Audio and navigation, I went with the Sony navigation with premium sound, 8-inch touchscreen. Wheels, I went with 19-inch forged alloys. Comfort, I already have the winter package with me, which means heated steering wheel, heated windscreen, but that's just supposed to be ticked. Backup, no, I didn't want backup sensors because the beep those make are annoying and I don't need them. Electric sunroof and tinted glass from the B pillar back. That is what I went with, and as we can see, that price actually knocked it up to $708,000. Now that is with $66,500 in options, which is what I went with on the Ford. Now you can't imagine that the Toyota I went with is not a Prius. It is, of course, the GT86. Now GT86 you only get with the 200 horsepower boxer 4-cylinder. I went with it in red with the red accent interior. Also, rear spoiler, upgraded suspension, and I went with, yeah, the red edges on the seats, which ends up costing, this is the cheapest one of the bunch, at $520,700. Now that is, we'll do the calculator again, 520,700 by, no, not times, I can't do times on that, I gotta do 520,700 divided by 8.2, that is 63,500. This focus is completely wrong. Yeah, $63,500. Still way too expensive for me. But I will get back to the price thing of all this at the end of this video when I have something else to tell you. Now, last one. It is the Tesla Model S P100D. Of course, it is the fastest one. I can't go with a piece, well, 75D. That is not my style at all. Now, the Tesla, the way I spec'd it out, was black. I also went with upgraded autopilot. The autopilot in itself, carbon fiber rear spoiler, and the rear-facing seats, as well as 19-inch studded winter tires. The total cost of that car is $1,263,650. That is 1263650 divided by 8.2, $154,103 for a brand new Tesla. In all black, as you can see, I went with the 21-inch gray turbine wheels, glass roof. Did I go with the glass roof? No, I didn't. Did not go with the glass roof, I think. Might have done. Wait a second, do you only get these with glass roofs? Because one of them is complete see-through and the other one has the center divider. Also in the interior I went with black premium and carbon fiber. Of course. I can't have a white interior. Have you ever seen the inside of my car when I have a light interior? It gets black instantly. Because I can't keep them clean. That might be more sloppiness from me than it is anything else. But as I've said, I would get back to the price thing on all this. And the one I want the most here is surprisingly enough, not the rear-wheel drive one, but it is the Focus RS. Now, this is $708,000, which I found out was $68,000. And as you can see here on my YouTube revenue, I have made from the day I started this channel, which was back in January 5th this year, I made $53.42. This is 2 days ago, because it is December 16th on here, and YouTube counts 2 days behind real time, at least on these things. Now, there are 18 days in between December 16th and January 5th if you go forward in time, which means in a year I will have made a little bit more than that. Now, if we look at the time over here, we'll choose our own time and we'll go with the last 18 days, so to December 16th and all the way back to, that will be November 29th, wouldn't it? That will be 29 of December. In those 18 days I made, let's see here, $4.92. Now $4.92, we'll say that is my 18-day earnings. Now 53.42 plus, what was it, 4.92, that is $58.34. If I make that in a year off of YouTube, I will be able to afford the GTA 6 when I'm dead, essentially. So what I have to tell you, what I have to, ask of you is comment down below which car you would want to see on the channel, and I can make a promise that if you guys, the viewers, can get my channel to produce half of the money needed to buy, let's say if you can make the channel make half the money it would take to buy the car most of you would like to see on the channel, I will buy that one. Now, whether that is the 1.2 million kroner Tesla, the $500,000 GTA 6, or the almost $750,000 Focus RS. Now, the way it looks now, that in 10 years I will have made, I'll just do this on the calculator quickly, $583. That is not a lot. Now, the reason I did this on a calculator is because I multiplied by 8.2. It is barely over what you get from scrapping a car here. What you get from scrapping a car is $3,500, and that is just barely over that. It is $1,200 over that. That is not a lot. Now, I know it's not like I'm asking YouTube to pay me, well, pay for a car for me. It is just a check whether there is an interest for this on the channel. Would you guys want me to buy one of those cars? Which one of these do you think is the best choice for me? Now, I know I am a Ford guy, but I'm also a rear-wheel drive guy. And I'm not an electric guy, that is for sure. But the Tesla P100D is the fastest one they make. I could scare the crap out of some people with it. That would make for some real fun videos. Now, also the Focus RS would also make some fun videos. But which one do you think I should get? Also, like and subscribe, as well as comment down below which car you would like to see. I'll be back in a later video. Take care.